Who doesn't love ice cream middle of the day? Oh, how I love being a woman. Hi guys, today's video is what I eat in a day to build muscle. So currently I'm in the bulking, gaining, lean muscle mass process. I just went through a 12-week cut. Go watch any of my videos on my channel if you want to see more of what that looked like. Right now I am currently eating a little bit over maintenance. Within the next 2 weeks I will continue to increase till I'm up to a point that I feel comfortable at, because one of the best ways to gain muscle is to be in a surplus. Now you can still gain a little bit of muscle in a cut. There's just a big difference. Your body needs to take in that extra energy, that extra food to actually turn it into muscle and create new muscle. Winter is for that. I'm going to go home and make some breakfast. I actually filmed yesterday me making breakfast, so I'm going to insert those clips because I'm making the exact same thing. I pretty much eat the same exact breakfast every single day. These are all the ingredients for my delicious breakfast that I have showed a billion times. And it is over 50 grams of protein. Start your day with a very filling, high protein breakfast. I'll just set it on like medium temperature. Add like a handful of spinach. While that's getting ready, I'm going to make my eggs. So I just used 3 eggs. Sometimes I'll have 4, it just honestly depends. This is where majority of the protein is from. I used a cup of egg whites, which is kind of a lot. Obviously you don't have to use that much, but just what works for me. Egg whites are really good protein source for not a lot of calories, so you can have a large quantity of it for less. Gonna whisk this together. I'm currently 200 calories over like my maintenance, so I'm hoping to get up to 200 calories more. That'll put me in a pretty good place to gain. We're also gonna put the temp down and we'll let that sit for a little bit. Then we have some sourdough bread. This week, this bread is from Trader Joe's. This is a San Francisco style sourdough bread. Got 2 pieces. I'm gonna put it in. And the last thing I'm gonna do is get my other supplies. So we got some cheese. Best part, avocado. At this point, our egg should be pretty much solid. And now we're just gonna keep moving it around. And I learned a little trick not to put salt on the eggs until closer to the end, because if you do it at the beginning, the eggs just absorb it. And I'm definitely somebody who needs a lot of salt. I was noticing for a while, not only was I low on energy, but I was getting a lot of like dizziness. not stand up quickly, which sometimes is normal, sometimes isn't. But I was listening to a podcast and they made a really good point. When you start to really focus on eating whole foods and kind of cut out a lot of processed foods, you lose a lot of your salt consumption because, as you know, there's a ton of sodium in those processed foods. So that's why I'm really cautious of making sure I get enough electrolytes and then obviously salt for sodium in my food. So I'm just going to keep basically just stirring back and forth. When they're at the point that they're just a little bit gooey, that's when I will add in my cheese. My favorite cheese is mozzarella cheese. Pretty easy. I like this meal. It's filling. It tastes good. Easy to make. Not very time consuming. And the eggs actually are still cooking at this point. Do our toast. Didn't burn the toast this time, so that's good. Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning. There you have it. Pretty basic, but it never fails. Update, it's a little bit later. It's 1:30 and I'm going to make some lunch. All you need for my go-to favorite lunch is Greek yogurt, banana, some nuts, peanut butter. I will speed you guys up and let's make it. Masterpiece. I'm going to the airport tonight, which is why I'm eating this now in the middle of the day. But who doesn't love ice cream in the middle of the day? Anyways, this is my creamy. I just used Fairlife protein shake with some PB2 powder and then sugar-free Jello. I also have a video on my channel on how to do this, so if you want to see the full tutorial, go check that out. I really try not to like supplement protein, but this is like the only kind of protein shake I have. I need a pack and just one update. Preheat the oven to 425. For dinner, I'm having leftover steak, so luckily we don't have to cook any of that. But I am going to start cooking the sweet potatoes and broccoli. So it is a little bit early. It's almost 4 o'clock, but like I said, I have to go to the airport and leave, so I'm gonna eat it on the way here, which is why I'm gonna cook it now. I'll break these into little smaller sections. 3 things you need. About 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. I'm eating now is just because I don't want to eat at the airport. I'd rather just make this and then I'm just gonna mix them around. These are definitely my 2 favorite vegetables of all time. Now I'm gonna wait till the oven gets done heating up. We'll put that in for about 25 minutes and that's dinner. I will show you guys the end result. And then this is dinner. Sometimes I'll throw some Parmesan cheese on it. So good. That is everything I eat in a day to gain muscle on my lean bulk. It is over 200 grams of protein. Thank you guys so much for watching, and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.